Hello. Hi. It's Honkai time. How many Honkai streams have I done? But it's Honkai stream again. A little later than usual because the maintenance guy was supposed to show up and did not, but I was waiting. However, I wait no longer. 5:30 where I am. It's time for Honkai. It's time for stream. It's time to continue. I need more Stellar Jade so I can do pulls for a light cone that I'm gonna lose the 50-50 on. That's what I need. That's what I need in my life, is to lose another 50-50. Maybe it's a good light cone though. Maybe I get a good light cone. Might get a good light cone. Right guys? Right guys? Right guys? Right guys? But yeah, I'm gonna do some future market because I found out that the stuff I was doing for after I finished the initial thing with Cirrus yesterday was an event. I'd like to finish the continuances first. I'm pivoting. It's time to go meet Topaz. Time to go meet Topaz. Time to go meet Topaz. To go meet Topaz. I shrink. It's about right. It's big enough. It'd be bigger. Bigger. Okay. I don't want to cover too much text. I don't like doing that. I like being visible. Okay. Let's do it. I'm also taking meds right now. Doing many things. I am the mistress of multitasking. I'm just putting that out there. Hey, Don Hung, what are you up to? Oh.
Don Hung, Branya just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Did you see it yet?
Yes, I saw it.
Then why didn't you reply? Branya's a good friend of ours.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the Lo Fu. It was tough on the spirit.
Don Hung, I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're right. You went through a lot on the Xianzhou. Take all the time you need.
Why not come with us for a change of scenery?
No thanks. I'll be staying on the Express.
Alright.
It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well. Say hi to our friends for me.
I get it.
Okay. Rest up. You're not allowed to miss the next Trailblaze expedition.
And yet.
I'll be there next time.
And yet.
He won't budge, huh? Looks like it's just the two of us then. Pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the chance to go on a stress-free adventure.
Stress-free for us or stress-free for the planet?
Don't get yourself all worked up. If Jarilo-6 is strong enough to withstand a Stellaron, it'll be just fine. If only Himeko could come with us.
Should we ask Mr. Yang to come with us?
Maybe not. He's still wheezing from the trouble we got into on the Xianzhou. You didn't notice?
He's not that old.
At his age, he might not appreciate the extra... excitement.
What the fuck, Marge?
Why don't we go ask Himeko to tag along? She might be up for an adventure. You've been on the Express for a while now, but you've never gone on a trip with Himeko before, right? Well, now's your chance.
Damn. Oh shit, do I get to go into Himiko's room? Oh, she's outside her room, damn it.
Hey, Marge. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
Himeko, there's a celebration coming up on Jarilo-6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds. Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so wanna come with us? I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Branya would be happy to see you.
Yeah.
Ah, so that explains the grin. You're excited about the celebration. Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Please send my regards to the Supreme Guardian. Make the most of the festivities. You've earned it. You two and Don Hung did help save Jarilo-6 after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time. Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find me when you're ready to set off.
Where their lips don't move.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I'll try to make it next time. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Don't forget to send my regards to the Supreme Guardian while you're there.
Okay. Oh! Oh!
Pretty neat, right?
Oh my god. Very fancy.
It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long, but now I finally got the chance to wear it. This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you?
I don't have clothes.
Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort.
Is this the fabled 5-star March 7th?
Pajamas, hot water bottle, pom-pom doll. That should be everything. Let's go. Wow, that was fast. Don't you have anything you want to bring with you?
My relics all have speed attributes.
Other people might fall for that, but I won't. I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Jarilo-6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much warmer than it was on our first trip there. I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking up. I'm so happy for Branya and Zila. Ready to go? What? You're still all right, Slowpoke.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Belobog, here we come!
Holy shit.
Galabog. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Oh, brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration... Oh, wait a sec. That person over there. That doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform. All in black. Surely they're not... IPC? On this world? Am I going crazy?
What an ugly uniform.
You think so? I actually think it's pretty snazzy. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is, what are the IPC doing here on Jarilo-6? There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. I've always found IPC staff easy to talk to. Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Boss, Encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
To take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything stupid.
Even Topaz is like, what the fuck?
Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Jarilo-6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
Phew. You scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Jarilo-6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you 2 aren't...
That's us. The honor is yours.
Huh? Jeez, can you be a little more humble?
Oh.
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the Express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. That's the reason I'm here on Jarilo-6, to meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer.
Okay!
Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Scared me. Thank you for the follow, Absolute Goober. I hope you enjoy whatever I'm doing right now, whatever this is.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying.
Oh my god, March's head's getting bigger as we speak. I'm in charge of projects worth 8 billion credits, by the way. Hi, Absolute Goober. How are you doing?
Anyone would ever believe that?
Hope you're having a good day.
You 2 make a cute pair. Anyway, I'd better be on my way. See you next time.
2:46 a.m. Oh my god. So early. You enjoy everything? Is that night owl energy?
The universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the city.
I've been on that night owl energy myself. I was a morning person, and then 3 days ago I stopped being
Wow,
one.
There are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog? And now to check out the main
God.
event, the food. Come on, keep up.
Oh my god, there's so much cheering and festivities and where's the food? I hear cheers, but from where? From where? Ghosts!
Is that Payla? Looks like she's teaching the kids again.
Kayla, where are you teaching the kids?
Next,
A nighttime
I'll be
person?
introducing the history of the museum. Everyone listen carefully, okay?
I think a nighttime person's so nice. I think I am too. I'm like way more productive in the middle of the night than I am in the morning. My model's cute. Thank you. I try. I try. Very well made. I think anytime I get a compliment on the model, I feel like I have to show it off. It is a cute model. Where's the cheering coming from? It scares me. Sexy model, also applicable. In all honesty. We take both. Both are valid currency in this stream.
Bellabog's History and Culture Museum was founded 600 years ago and was originally built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa.
Kinda like your GF? Lucky.
I'm so hungry. I wish I could have a red sunset salmon right now.
It was built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa Rand, and also...
Guess what? I heard there's gonna be a Silvermane adventure camp opening in the overworld soon. It's gonna be super awesome.
These kids do not care.
Also, those who sacrificed their lives in the war against the invaders 700 years ago.
Miss Payla, Peter's falling asleep.
Enough! From now on, no whispering allowed. If you don't want to have any homework later, you'd better start listening.
Sorry, Miss Payla.
That's better. Now, where was I?
Oh, I never knew Payla had a strict side.
What a mess. Get out of my way, trolley.
Hey,
Serval.
quick! Serval's about to start singing.
Serval.
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show! Let's get started!
Describe myself in a few words. Cringe, stupid, and confident. That's 4 words. You describe yourself as a short, chaotic woman. Damn, that's so much better. Oh, that cough came out of nowhere.
Heartbeats will shake me.
So rules can't break me.
Crank the sound and let your soul be free.
The lightning strikes right off the wall. Let yourself fall into it all.
Oh, cringe, stupid, and confidence not bad though. Is it?
Aunt Gertie, it's been too long.
Ah, is that little March? What brings you this way? I heard you left to go travel the galaxy.
135 centimeters. Oh, wow. Oh wow. I've converted that in a height chart for my brain. Yeah, 4 5. I guess short chaotic woman does fit. Damn, I'm like over a foot taller than that. Not by much.
Oh, you're here for the Soul Warm Festival, right? The atmosphere is like no other. Silly me, where are my manners? Grab yourselves a sun cake each. Get them while they're hot.
Yeah, we cut in line here.
Hey, that's not fair. Get to the back of the line. Ever heard of first come, first served?
No, I cut in line.
Show a little respect. If it weren't for these two, we'd be eating geomarrow by now.
Yeah, show a little respect.
Take a look at these beauties. These are the best sun cakes I've made all day.
Show a little respect. I saved this world. Your GF is 167. That's a lot closer to my height, too. God, how tall am I? The last time I took my height. But that's like a foot difference. That's crazy. Like 5'5" or 5'6". Yeah, that's the height I'm familiar with.
Oh, wow, they smell so good. They look so crispy and crunchy. I think I'm in love.
It's like pancakes.
Well, don't wait for them to get cold now. I'm sorry, sweethearts. I'd best see to these other customers before their hunger gets the better of them. Thanks for stopping by.
Phew. Who'd have thought
I didn't get to talk to Japard.
It'd be so tiring. Say, I think we should probably pay Branya a visit. After all, she was the one who invited us here. Or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere. Your call.
I gotta go talk to Japard.
Say, I think we should. Or we.
Okay, Japard, I'm coming. But yeah, that's a foot difference. That's, you know, someone's got to lean down or lean up, you know.
The Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soul Warm celebrations, but I didn't think it'd be the Express crew. I hope you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on arrival. My apologies.
That's it? That's all you had to say? Hard. You're so lame. I'll go this way. Oh, Topaz is here.
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off.
You're here to collect a debt? They have no money.
Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
They've been isolated for like 7, 8 centuries or some shit because of the Stellar Run. Holy crap, Topaz.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Jarilo-6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. Our
require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
That didn't sound good. Terrific cat ears.
Is everything all right?
How's that go?
Anya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so
Ow.
intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Soulworm Festival.
I only heard the word debt.
Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is.
What do I mean? How does that go? I mean, well, how's that work out for you?
I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze.
I'm very well versed with your history, ma'am.
It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Jarilo-6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster.
They fucking put them in debt?
It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
Been cut off from other planets for 700 years dealing with a disaster, and they haven't even recovered yet. Oh my god. Cat ears don't get in the way, they're pretty comfortable. That's pretty cool, honestly. Is it like a headband?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
That's what I said, March.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Jarilo-6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed.
Hi, Buko Tuko. Buko Tuko. I hope I said that right. I've been struggling pronouncing things for like the past 5 days. How am I? I'm doing great. I'm playing the game that has me by the throat. So I'm pretty happy. How are you? Also, absolute goober. If it's a headband, I'm glad it's comfortable. My ass wearing headbands, that shit starts to hurt like after an hour. I don't know why. Like pushing down on my skull.
The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost.
Wear them while you sleep too? Like a year straight? Or just every day? I don't know why I assumed the extreme immediately. You're good? I'm glad.
It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog had survived.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
Sorry for saving your planet, Branya. I put you in debt. Damn. You're awake, but sometimes forget to take them off. Oh my god, me with hair ties. Out here, that shit gets tangled. God. Mess.
And the interest.
Interest? How much?
Astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers.
There's an interest past 280 years, but it's been a you didn't even know. Oh my god. No wonder why the IPC sucks.
Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it.
Looks like we'll have to intervene.
Yeah, we have to help Branya out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belobogians won't be able to resolve this problem on their own.
Aren't your mouth isn't moving again? You're doing that thing where you telepathically talk.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to. I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now...
You need hair ties with how long your hair is? You should get, I've learned that normal hair ties suck ass, and I love the plastic swirly one. And really cheap and super reusable. I have like a pack of 7, and I've been using the same one for like 3 months now. Like it gets all distorted when I tie my hair, but then it just resets after like not using it for the night. Fucking love it. And it's dark like my hair. No one notices. No one notices. My hair also doesn't slip out. That's the big one. Because like normal hair ties, oh my god, my hair just flies out. Ponytail gets all undone and shit, and I'm just miserable. Hair goes down to your ankles. Oh my god. Yeah, you need these heavy duty. You need heavy duty ones, or like scrunchies or something. That hair. That's so long. That's so long. You ever step on your hair?
Now, I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
I am.
Have no fear, Branya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side.
Let's bring out the big guns.
I don't think we're at that stage yet.
Why not?
Miss Topaz seems like a reasonable person.
No. The big guns.
With your silver tongue, I'm sure we'll make some progress.
March, you always make fun of everything I say.
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe. I apologize for dragging you into Belobog's affairs again, but when faced with an entity as powerful as the IPC, we need all the external help we can get.
Gift's birthday's in 8 days. Happy birthday!
While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck. Thank you.
Oh, hey! I just remembered. Topaz gave me her number.
Yeah, so she could tell us how to get rich quick.
We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like the type of person who appreciates a straight approach.
You gonna propose on her birthday? My god. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Dear Miss Topaz. Greetings, Director Topaz is currently busy and unable to reply to your message. Please wait and auto reply. She really doesn't reply to messages during her work hours. March, I'm standing next to you. AI, please tell me, can you tell me where Topaz has gone? Checking Director Topaz's schedule for you. Friendly Director Topaz is on an inspection tour at the History and Culture Museum, the Overworld Bellabog Jarilo-6. Pretty smart, thank you. I don't think I never did that quest.
Okay, got it. She's at the museum. Let's get going.
Ayla's here?
We better think about what we're gonna say. She might be young, but she is an IPC executive. She's definitely no pushover.
I've never been here. Like, literally. Talk to these guys. No? No trash can? I thought this was a trash can. I got so excited. Dude, this game's changing my brain chemistry. Think about trash cans, I get excited like a dog. Start barking. She's pricing how much she can get for selling these as assets? Holy shit.
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other.
Cherish the moment.
Why, of course I will. Meeting friends from the Astral Express is always a moment worth cherishing. What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece.
It looks like a screenshot or a piece of art with a filter from Photoshop on it.
It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that. It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts several generations' hardships.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
You flatter me. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than myself. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not exactly. Actually,
Let's walk and talk. This way.
Oh, thank God you're making me walk.
Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Diamond, your boss.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about Bellabog's debt situation.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
Help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
Oh boy, here I come. Want to ask for a favor on behalf of Bronya. The IPC's demands are unreasonable. The Express will pay off Bellabog's outstanding debts. I'm sorry, Himiko. You're not here. You've given me authority.
Hey, nobody agreed to that. We're actually here on behalf of Bronya. It's just, you know, given Bellabog's circumstances, it isn't exactly a wash with money right now. the Belabogians don't have the means to pay off such a huge debt.
I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's.
That's not a strike against Belobog, that's more of a strike against you?
I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt.
And if the debt can't be repaid?
The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions.
Yeah.
But Jarilo-6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Branya.
You proposed?
Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one. The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep moving.
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Jarilo-6?
Can't see him because of my big head.
It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one?
Probably extinct.
I suppose it probably is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on display here. That's such a shame. I absolutely adore little animals. Have you guys met Numby yet? I guess they're off playing somewhere.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog? Branya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye. It's just so cruel.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation. No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Branya...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Jarilo-6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
That mean?
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye!
Oh, you get those calls. I run no. Oh, I can't run.
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch.
We didn't really spend ages. We should keep pestering her.
You sure? I really don't think she'll change her mind. I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy. All these vested interests. It's so hard to undo any of it. They don't teach this stuff in school. Wait, did I even go to school? Did someone send you a message?
Oh, it's Zila. I heard you're back in Belobog. Give me a shout when you have a minute. It's urgent. What's up? The rascals came down to the underworld and took over the great mine by force. I asked Branya what to do, and she told me not to mess with them for the time being. Listen to her and don't mess with them. Too late, Wildfire and Silvermane guards are already engaged with them. Oh shit. Those sharks have super advanced fancy weapons with jacked up damage. We can't handle them. I'm sending you an SOS because I'm running out of ideas. Alright, I'm coming.
Huh? The IPC are causing trouble in the underworld? Already?
Wait, now that I think about it, the repayment period's been passed, but they haven't been given in a second.
Seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Oh, and now they're pulling this stunt? You really can't trust these money-hungry IPC suits for a minute.
That's right, you can't believe a word they say!
I really did jinx us. I don't think I have it in me to play the hero today. I guess complaining won't get us anywhere. Let's go lend them a hand.
And Mark's dressed up all fancy.
This haven of memories.
Oh, hi, Hook.
Every touch, every moment.
Honorary member of the...
What is it, Pitch Dark Hook the Great?
Thank you for helping Hook find the detector. But now...
Allow me to refuse.
Oh, at least hear me out first before you refuse. Hook and Daddy's birthday is approaching. Every year at this time, we exchange gifts and celebrate our birthday together.
You two share a birthday? What a coincidence.
Yeah? What's the problem? Daddy's job has been more difficult since moving to Boulder Town. He gets home really late every day. I don't want to use his hard-earned money to buy a gift.
Why not ask Natasha for some money?
Broken a thing or two in the clinic, you see. I'm too embarrassed to ask for help from the old witch. Actually, I still have some valuable treasure of my own in Rivet Town. It's a shame I left it there. If I go bring it back and sell it for a decent price, I can buy a gift for Daddy without begging anyone for money.
You're begging me to help.
What? Oh, what nonsense. This is an order from the boss of the moles. An order. And I'm still a kid. You wouldn't let me go inside the Fragmentum by myself, would you? Then it's settled. Let's meet in Rivet Town. I'll be waiting for you in a safe spot. You're not allowed to not come.
Whoops. No, let's not navigate to that quest. Let's instead do this one.
Zila!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out.
Is anyone hurt?
Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey! Just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us! Who do you think you are? What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine? Any ideas?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the Underworlders.
So the IPC is just going around assessing all of the value of all of, like, everything on the planet that could possibly be sold to, like, other bidders? Like Geomarrow and equipment and art? Probably even, like, things like cars and technology and the trolleys and everything else. Shit. Is Topaz around?
Who?
We were just talking to her in
Oh,
the
March changed out of her clothes.
Do you think her cronies are acting without her authorization?
The person you're talking about. Are they in charge of the people in black?
Yes.
Potaz, Pazto, whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine. Are you two with me?
Yeah, let's stop Pazto. Excuse me.
Hey, you two!
cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way.
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. How about you take a little lunch break? I'm sure the IPC allows that, right?
Seriously, get some lunch, bro? I'm a guest of your boss. Stand aside.
What's their deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains! Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
Tell him, March!
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me. What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
IPC? Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about, but you're really testing my patience. No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
Alright. War. Oh shit, I have Clara. This is fine. This is fine.
I want to protect everyone.
Help me, Mr. Svarog. Shit. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
For oblivion.
Naughty child.
And then, boom.
I'm on guard.
No, a break will help. Boom.
I weep for the departed.
Let's see those 6 months of performance bonuses wasting away right now, baby.
It too shall fall.
Oh, I got performance points. What does that mean?
That's it? He sure took off quickly.
17 rounds of interviews and these are the best people they can find? What a joke.
Yeah, I didn't even do a single interview to join the Astral Express, or maybe I did one.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've been warned that the ones in the mine won't go down without a fight. Let's set off when you're ready.
Caught your breath yet? It's time to show these IPC fools who they're dealing with.
Ah. When did you change your clothes?
Right after we finished chatting with Topaz in the museum. Did it take you that long to notice? I thought you were supposed to be the observant one. The quicker we handle the IPC, the faster we can get back to enjoying the celebrations. Let Zila know when you're ready to go.
Ready for action? It's time to kick the IPC out of the underworld. Let's get moving.
God, I wish I had Pela built. Fucking mood. Do I want to bring Clara? Like, I guess? I need to change some of my old team too. Okay, so they have a one enemy type has a weakness to physical, none to lightning, and none to wind. So already my dot team is kind of falling apart here. So I guess I'll just bring that and just focus on a mix of weakness braids and taunts to AoE. Maybe this should be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's Farog's settlement. Clara!
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara. Go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest, maybe I should...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Jarilo-6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC.
The whole planet, huh? Damn. Damn.
No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Jarilo-6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, Emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
The fuck is that?
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belobog.
To generate values to turn Belobog into a fucking automaton factory?
I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it.
Why is source code a physical object?
I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Jarilo-6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level. What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
Damn. Numby!
All the miners here, huddled together. Anyone else getting deja vu?
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again? Numby, right?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look?
Oink, grunt, grunt, oink.
Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying?
Not sure. Strong accent. Topaz isn't here.
Seriously? You actually speak Trotter?
She sounded so scared.
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's follow them.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the Geomarrow?
I really don't know anything.
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Those cowards! I guess they want to do this the hard way.
Again, they already got the robots on their side. It's okay. In my heart and on my team, Mr. Svarog is fighting for justice and free liberty, freedom, whatever. Hellbog. Okay. What if I do this?
For oblivion.
And then I do.
I weep for the departed.
This. Everything turns to nothing. Yes.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Go, Numby. Faster. Faster. Faster, Numby.
Uh-huh.
Slow.
Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
Numby's always in a good mood, maybe.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Numby's chill. This is the same person who did all the noises for Runmay's creations.
Look, that big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
We'll see who's really in charge. Let's go.
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble.
Do that.
Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation to the...
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here again!
That's what I'm talking about.
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here.
I want to speak to your boss.
Yeah, we demand to speak with Topaz.
That's right, March. Hype me up.
You know Topaz? Interesting. It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project. In cases where debtors fail to repay within the set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules. What exactly is your problem?
Didn't even know they were in debt. You didn't even give them the smallest of grace periods. You just showed them as like, all right, we own you now, even though you have nothing in your history about the IPC or your debts. Fuck you.
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Why do you have a zoom button on your fucking collar?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on settling this matter with violence, prepare yourselves for my heavy labor, damn it!
Okay.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
This is where it ends.
And performance points? Go this way.
Destined for oblivion.
I'm on guard.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate. Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Alright. Oh. What does that mean?
Free will, or was it I weep for the departed?
Doesn't matter what it means.
It too shall fall.
Okay, but what does it actually mean? So, Peace Corporation's employee performance points. Each stack increases damage dealt by 50%, stacking up to 3 times. All performance points are consumed when the unit uses an attack. Performance points can be seized by the attacker when this unit's weakness is broken or this unit receives a killing blow. It's going to use Work Culture Shock in the next action. Deals physical damage to all targets. Oh, shit.
Hasten. We've hardly any time left to say farewell.
I'm not going to be able to break it in time.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Damn, that did hurt. No, they have so many performance points, dude. Alright. We're gonna taunt. Gonna AoE. Now there. Alright, they're weak to fire. Give me those performance points, boys. Thank you. What a juice. Give me that.
Eliminating threat.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Mission command.
Crap. Ah, crap.
Oh, okay.
Mission command.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
Suddenly in trouble.
Stay back, Clara.
Another journey begins.
Try this.
Still waters of oblivion.
I'll take those performance points. Thank you.
It too shall fall.
That hurts.
Stay back, Clara.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
I'm on guard.
A shame.
Target threat index lowered. Annihilate.
Destined for oblivion.
Or men.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance.
How about
forward.
no?
Hide.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Still waters of oblivion.
Mission command. Mission command.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
Christ.
Nap time. That
I'll be taking those.
It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
I'm on guard.
Where did you get a performance point? From whom?
That's better.
Thanks.
Free will, or
I'll
was
never
it
forget
still
you.
waters of oblivion?
I'm okay.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I need to be brave.
Hide.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Storm.
Okay.
Mission command.
Damn, you still have performance points? You're so obnoxious.
Just a little something.
Thought I broke them.
Don't worry, it's just.
Do they just they get performance points per turn, don't they? Shit. Alright, Prage. You want an Acheron plushie? Oh, that would be pretty cute, honestly.
Destined for oblivion.
There we go. Oh. He's about to ult, baby. It's Acheron
I
time.
weep for the departed.
Boom, 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 and ogre. Am I doing Simulated Universe? No.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it! I'm all out of ammo.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did she say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period.
Oh my god, dude. Topaz keeps telling them not to do shit, and then they do it. They're the worst. How are you doing, though? Arya. Welcome to my goofy ass stream again.
Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%.
60%? We're done for. Attention all personnel. Evacuate the mine immediately. Erase all traces of your presence.
So, are we all good here, or what?
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
Everyone's mouths are moving. Yeah, they said year-end bonuses, but it sounded like year-end bonuses. Would be the same to the IPC. True honesty. I'm glad you're doing okay then. And I'm glad you have a cutie to watch. Whoever that may be. Well, I want to try talking without moving my mouth like that. Okay. Wow, it's crazy. It's like I'm a Honkai character. Wow. Getting a bit eepy. Isn't it like almost 4 in the morning for you? Getting eepy, you should go to sleep. It's not. I didn't pronounce that right. Yeah, go eepy. Eepy time. Normal time for you to sleep. At 4 a.m. eepy snooze. I get it. Wait, you have a cutie to watch and me? Damn, I'm honored. Side by side, let's fucking go.
It's a long story.
You normally get up at 10 p.m.? Wait, 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. is only like 6 hours awake. I gotta be honest with Zila. Bellamog's in debt.
Debt? What do you mean?
You should probably ask Branya to explain it to you.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
Text. Where are you? March and Coma? Are you alright? Brian, we're in the underworld right now. March, you're so fast at texting, I didn't even get my phone out of my pocket. The IPC's people took over the Great Mine. We just kicked them out. I see. You're with Zila. How are things going? Did you get hurt? Don't worry, we can totally handle this. I failed to persuade Topaz. No worries, Coma. This wasn't your responsibility in the first place. Something just happened here, and I can't explain it clearly in messages. Did you come back to Klipoth Fort? I need advice from you two on this issue. Okay.
Huh. I get the feeling Branya's worried about something. We'd better go back and see her. Are you coming with us, Zila?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here. Branya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help. I trust her judgment.
Got it, Zila. We'll do what we can to help Branya out. Come on, to Klipoth Fort!
I feel like Don Hung's gonna get involved at some point.
These guys don't look like thieves.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further, Miss Topaz.
Bellabog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Gumby did find Topaz.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
The real question is Don Hung hung? Doesn't matter to me. I hope, He's strong. He's hung up on his past. There we go. That's the answer. I don't gotta let the intrusive thoughts win.
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
Mostly because I don't know how old he is.
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once.
Couldn't have foreseen all of this.
Perhaps, but the IPC won't wait for me to catch up. They're moving quickly. Bellabog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solution she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice.
Oh, I'm great at that.
Look.
I can't read that.
It's...
That contract?
Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents. And then tell me your thoughts.
Time to read.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life.
Is Topaz dictating and Numby writing like the secretary? Secretary. Got it. Fucking nailed it. First try.
In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my home world, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Jarilo-6. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision, because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belabogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision. A decision that will truly benefit your people.
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
She has a way with words.
Yes, she is a high-ranking member of the IPC, after all. She knows how to use words to her advantage.
So she lived in Detroit? Oh my god. I can... I have no opinion. I'm from New York.
In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision.
That would have been obvious, Branya.
This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands.
Australian. It's dry there, I think. Actually, I have no idea. I don't think it's that dry. What am I talking about? Australia. Kangaroos. A Vegemite, right? It's extremely dry. Oh, first try. I'm world weary. I'm world weary. Damn, I'm good.
This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone.
Want me to go get Zila? Perhaps you should gain some insight from others first.
That thought has crossed my mind, and it comforts me to hear you say that.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with others first?
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause.
You're also a pony. Is that? I almost said dog. I don't know why. I was like a dog, and like, no. Bad cum. Those are nothing alike. Things they have in common. 4 legs, they breathe. Potentially both need water. Like, that's it. What did she mean by potentially? What did she mean?
I'll convene the Klopothfort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
God. Always got dogs on the brain. What's up with that? See a cat, I'm like, a dog! No, that's not right. Am I okay? Am I okay? Keep looking at the little flower on March's, like, clothes, and I'm like, I want to eat it. Maybe I'm not okay. Do I have voting rights?
I think we should leave this matter to the Belabogians. Don't you agree?
This is like a home for me, March.
We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
I'm more of a dog girl than a cat girl. Define what you mean by this. Do you mean like I like dogs more than cats? Or do you mean I am more of a dog girl than I am a cat girl? This needs to be defined. There's allegations I need to beat here. I refuse to feed into the dog girl allegations. Been following me since November and I refuse.
Thank you, March.
I plead the 5th.
I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from both the overworld and the underworld, right? Let's start with the overworld.
You know, I had allegations since November. That's when the dog girl allegations began. Gotta beat those, you know what I mean? I'm a sword?
Careful now. Don't get your clothes wet.
We meet again. How have you two been?
Thanks for telling you. I mean, the lore. It's the lore.
Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong. I hope it's nothing too serious.
Makes you think I'm a puppy girl even more? We're just being honest here.
Sounds serious. I'm all ears.
God, Pela, you're so short. Tell Pela about the IPC debt and the choice facing Branya.
Really? You better not be making things up.
Yeah, I'm making things up.
I wish it were made up. Unfortunately, It's all true. We don't have much time, Pela. Branya wants to get everyone's opinion.
Wait, you're telling me I have to make this huge decision on the spot? At least give me a few seconds to think it over. Okay, I think I've got it. If it were up to me, I'd probably agree to the IPC's conditions.
Huh. Okay. Any particular reason?
I've looked at some of the climate reports, and based on the data I've seen, it'll take 3 or 4 more generations for the snow to completely subside.
I'm being a what? Excuse me. No, I'm the goat. I'm the goat. No, you know. I'm saying I'm the goat. I'm the goat. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm stretching. That's all.
And that's assuming no other disasters occur. I care more about those in the present than a future I can't be sure of.
I'm cute? No, I'm Khoma. Oh, I'm a fucking clown.
If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, then I think that's a price well worth paying. Building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But is it any fun for the engineers and architects who are directly involved in such a pursuit?
I see. So, compared to a distant and uncertain future, what you really care about is making sure the people around you have a good life. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Don't get your clothes wet.
I gotta go ask Serval. Yeah. Drop kicks the children away. Get out of here, children.
Well, look who we have here. You and Marge paying us a visit. What's the occasion?
I've been here for a while.
Uh-oh. Sounds like something serious is happening. You'd better fill me in.
Tell Serval about the IPC debt and the choice facing Branya.
What? How is that possible? I need a moment to wrap my head around this.
Serval, we're racing against the clock. No time for head wrapping.
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to me, I'd sign the contract.
What? Hold on, are you serious? I thought you'd be against it for sure.
Surprised? My reasons are pretty simple. Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. For most of the residents here, especially those in the underworld, that would be more than enough to persuade them. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right? If the IPC tries to take too many liberties, we can always rise up against them. You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of the Stellaron. If someone told me that I could do whatever research I wanted with only a small price to pay, I probably wouldn't hesitate.
I see. I suppose that makes sense. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
There's the other person I need to ask here.
Come around and have a look.
Oh. Who else am I supposed to ask in the overworld? Oh, this is part of the overworld. I have forgotten. I'm asking. Done, the drummer.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been a while. I didn't think you'd be back in Bella Box so soon. It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people dressed in black suddenly showed up, and even the Silvermane guards have had trouble dealing with them. You need my opinion? I'm happy to help.
Tell Dunn about the IPC debt and the choice facing Bronya.
So that's who they are. It's worse than I imagined. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure. Is there really nothing we can do to assist her?
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter. I know this is a little sudden, but we're running out of time. What's your take?
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. There is no room for compromise. Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. How can such people be trusted? Who's to say they won't breach the contract? Faced with this sort of coercion, we must resist them with all our might. Surrendering is not an option. You must warn the Madam Guardian not to allow herself to fall into their trap.
A soldier's perspective is always valuable, Dunn. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Now we go to the underworld, right?
Did we miss anyone in the overworld? I think we asked just about everyone we needed to. From what I've gathered, it seems like most people in the overworld are leaning towards signing the IPC's contract. We'd better hurry to the underworld and see what Natasha and Zila make of it all.
Correct answer is preemptive orbital bombardment. In what way? Who's bombarding who?
It's getting late. Where to now?
What brings you two to the underworld? And why the long face? Seems a little out of the blue, but since you came all this way, it must be urgent. Go ahead.
I love this song.
That is a lot of information to take in. Sorry, both of you. I know you're in a hurry, but I need a moment to think.
IPC can't control Belobog civvies if there are no Belobog civvies? Oh my god.
No stress, Nat. Just tell us what you really think.
Oh, she gets the ability to have a second.
I've thought about it, and... well, if I were Bronya, I wouldn't sign it. I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belobog will not only have the burden of a huge debt, we may also incite the wrath of a very powerful force. But even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Those who are willing to give up freedom for security will end up with neither. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through the frigid snow plains than live in a beautiful cage.
Wow, that's a pretty convincing argument.
A very convincing argument.
Another vote for the against pile. Thanks for your insight, Nat.
None other than the saviors of Belobog. To what do I owe the pleasure? To be honest, I'm surprised you even remembered an old geezer like me. But I can tell by the look on your faces you're probably not dropping by to say hi. Let me guess. Something to do with these unruly people in black showing up everywhere? Well, ask away. It just so happens I'm curious about them myself. Maybe I can be of some help. I see. That's a tricky situation, all right. A lot for anyone to handle, let alone someone as young as Lady Bronya.
Mr. Oleg, out of all the people we know in Belobog, you have the most life experience. What do you think we should do?
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid great ambitions and lofty plans no longer hold much appeal for an old-timer like me.
I call the guy a Holt March? Should have saw her earlier. She was like, Mr. Yang is like kind of tired because he's so fucking old. He should not come with us to Belobog. We won't even ask him. We'll ask Don Hung and Himiko, but not Mr. Yang. I was like, bro's not that old.
If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Belobog back to its former self overnight, then I think the answer is clear. Have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already sounds like an endless endeavor. And with the added burden of a massive debt, well, is that something we can manage on our own?
It's like skillful cornering of an animal. Perceive that there is a choice, but realistically put enough pressure that there is no choice.
What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism? Is she prepared to carry the weight of a tarnished reputation for years to come?
I think she can handle a little criticism.
I think so too, but could you imagine having to hear names? Like the traitorous ruler for the rest of your life?
She could get called that for either answer.
Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg. Another vote for the 4 pile.
Alright, time to go find Zila. Oh, are we asking like Clara?
Miss March, big sister, what brings you to the underworld?
Hey there, Clara. Is Svarog not around?
Mr. Svarog went out for a walk with a lady called Topaz.
What? Topaz? Do you know where they went?
I'm not sure, but Mr. Svarog promised he'd be back soon.
What now? Svarog's super logical. We should definitely get his opinion.
Clara's opinion is just as important.
True. Don Hung's always saying that Clara's really insightful for her age.
Huh? Miss March, do you want to ask me something? That's complicated. I don't know what to say.
It's all right, Clara. No pressure. Just tell us how you feel about it.
You'd get shoes, Clara.
I think if we have a choice for the future, it should be everyone's decision. Because when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, we talked about our dreams. Everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will never come true?
Does it? Like, having to work for the IP... Well, I don't know how stifling the IPC is, I guess. But, like, Serval's dream would come true. He wants to study and travel the stars. That's immediately a thing that she would get to be able to do. They would reverse the Stellaron's habit changes. That's a couple of people's dreams, right? Like Pela's and Branya's. But then there's the kids, and I don't know what Clara's dream is.
Just taking away people's dreams like that. I don't know. It feels wrong.
You're right. Children see the world as a place where anything is possible.
Ah. They value freedom, that's why. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me shiver.
I guess if the planet's owned by IPC and everyone has to work for the IPC within the planet, that means that, like, predestined from birth, you work for the IPC. I don't know if there's getting out of the IPC. Based on the 2.1 story, I'm not so sure.
Thanks, Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot to us.
Clara has a good point.
All that running around has worn me out.
But Topaz also has a good point.
So, the final conclusion is... the votes are completely even. I don't know what to do. Both sides have really compelling arguments.
This is like a lose-lose situation. No matter which option you pick, it will negatively affect a lot of people, and there's no way around it. Only Bronya can make the final call.
Wait a minute. We forgot to ask Zila. Let's go see what she has to say. She's probably still in the Great Mine
I did forget
helping
about
the
her.
miners. Come on, let's get going.
Zila's gonna say fuck no. Zila's 100% gonna be like, no way. Fuck 'em. Don't sign the contract.
Back so soon? Any news? Are you feeling all right? You look a little uneasy. Important matter, huh? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted chat. But I'm ready to hear it. I think I get it. At first, I thought it was just a few IPC ruffians overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah, you didn't think the future of Belobog was at stake, right?
Right. I need a little time to process this.
As it stands, the votes are even. Your opinion will make all the difference.
That's putting the same amount of pressure on Zila that was on Bronya.
In that case, I abstain.
What?
What?
Your vote is extremely important.
I've thought about it. This responsibility rests on Bronya's shoulders, not mine. No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do. She can see the bigger picture more clearly than I can. The vote is tied. If I were to give you my view, it would tip the scales and possibly impact her final choice. I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but it's not my place to make it for her.
She's so good.
Understood, Zila. This is a difficult decision to make, and everyone feels differently about it. It's times like these that a leader must stand up and do what's needed.
Right. It's Bronya's decision. She knows what's at stake. She won't run away from her duty. I trust her wholeheartedly. If she asks you, just let her know my reasoning. She'll understand.
Well, it's all in Bronya's hands now. She has to make the final call.
She plays a crucial role on this world.
Right? I'm glad Belobog has someone like her in charge. The time has come. Let's go fill her in. I'm curious to see how she's handling those Klapoth ministers.
Saw that in the cutscene.
It's getting late.
Out of my way.
Where to now?
Gotta get to the fort. Imagine if the IPC did have Helldivers.
Whoa, the fort's packed. I've never seen this many people here before.
It's not that packed.
Jeez, I can barely even hear myself think.
Jeez. Hi, Bronya.
March, you're back.
I think we asked too many people.
So, what's the verdict? What do the people think?
We talked to people in both the overworld and the underworld. The final result was a tie.
Rather die on your feet than live on your knees. Fuck the IPC. But what if you got a Numby?
I see. I suppose everyone has their own way of seeing things. I can't say I'm surprised. What was Zila's perspective on the matter?
She's behind you, whatever you decide.
I should have known. That sounds like Zila, all right.
You don't want a Numby? But you can dictate to the Numby, and the Numby type for you. I want a Numby. Imagine. Want to be gay and do crime with Kafka and the Stellaron Hunters? At that point, you know, you're on the most wanted list.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers? Oh, it's so loud I can't tell what anyone's saying.
It's pretty much the same situation here. Neither party is willing to compromise. The time has come to make a decision. This chaos cannot be allowed to continue any longer.
Enough! All of you! I know what to do.
Wait!
Himiko!
I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
But aren't you?
Himiko gonna show up like, do not.
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me, March. Real as they come.
Miss Himiko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel.
Couldn't you have come a bit sooner? March follows me up.
The is a busy one. You should be glad that I made it in time.
I made myself look angry, and then March was like, I'm also angry.
There is some important information that I must pass on to you, Supreme Guardian. It is my hope that it will better equip you to make a wise and informed decision.
Information? Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himiko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision.
Okay, APC with a bunch of blow dryers warming up the ice. I do wonder what kind of technology or sci-fi magic they would use to do that. Sorry, I saw Roblox Tekken for a second. I blacked out. Terraforming and planetary reconstruction tends to be a pretty intense affair. Oh, for sure. The environment probably gets completely fucked. Who knows what it'd even do to, like, say, Geomarrow reserves.
Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Astro friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city, and then I'll meet with Topaz again.
On the IPC? That's not gonna work. IPC is a little bit too big.
Please locate her for me.
Too powerful.
It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
It will if you do it. If you can fight shards of Emanator's powers,
We'll find her.
more power to you.
It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Yeah. I'm one of those two.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice. Stay safe, everyone.
We can talk here, Japard, and share your reports with the crew. Yes, Lady Branya. Do you have a fight? Supreme Guardian ordered me to garrison in Rivet Town with Silvermane guards and automatons to stop the IPC's infiltration. First, the defense went smoothly at first, but then Topaz herself appeared with some special technology that allowed her to seize control of all of our automatons in an instant. Seems Topaz is heading for a certain area in the depths of Rivet Town, and I've lost the plot. For some reason, Svarog is with her too. Svarog? Is he trying to go against us again? I hope not. My instinct tells me that there's something else behind this, but I don't know for sure yet. At least we know when we can find Topaz. Let's go march, Khoma.
Japard should be waiting for us in Rivet Town, right? Here we go again. Back to our old stomping grounds for another adventure.
To the orphanage! Well, she didn't take control of Svarog. She convinced Svarog. Svarog's a very big picture type of guy. Even if the big picture is like in the next 2,000 years. Also, you said a lot about being a Star Lancer and the might of your fleet, and I respect it.
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation and asked that I assist you in locating Topaz.
Thanks.
Ready to enter Rivet Town? We'll go in together when everyone is set.
Glad we're fighting on the same side this time.
Keep your guards up. We might run into IPC agents ahead.
Okay. Looks like we're doing this team again. Billy beat the IPC.
Destination reached.
Wow, would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along.
Why is the voice actress talking like she's out of breath? She's got a breathy voice.
Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means The architects of Jarilo-6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Hey, why?
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons.
My god. There's a chance they could have repelled the Legion, like, more efficiently?
The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
My god.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
Topaz has a bad design. I think her design's amazing. I love it. Simplistic, official, and I like. I enjoy Topaz. I also don't think she's a bad guy.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface.
She lied one time, therefore bad? I mean, she omitted information. That's for sure. But she's also speaking from a place of experience as well. What'd she lie about? Right then? Where? Right now? Wait, what'd she lie about? Hold on. About the planet being 100% doomed? But she's talking about her own case studies. She's probably never even, like, seen a Stellaron herself. Then again, I don't know. We're gonna find out!
A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity. Unnoticed by many.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter.
Daze Farog says that she's being sincere.
While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
Huh. If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
This feels like such a complicated matter.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her absence, her subordinates flooded in and took over.
I think it's going to be resolved amicably.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them head on. Captain, what do you have in mind?
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
The what? No, what?
Automaton stealth bomb?
I'll explain later. Let's get moving.
Explain now! Hello, buddy. Okay. Acheron mode, activate. Oh, they closed the door, bastards.
Look, down there! It's the IPC!
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. We don't want to alert the enemy to our presence. It's time to deploy the automaton stealth bomb.
Isn't it just the hand? Are you gonna go blow him up? Alright.
Are you ready? Use the automaton stealth bomb to wipe out the IPC threats.
Okay.
Remember, try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase our chances of success.
When controlling the automaton stealth bomb, press the attack button to trigger self-detonation and stun all enemies in the attack radius to complete the challenge. If the automaton fails to stun all its enemies at once or is discovered by enemies, the challenge will be failed and written off. Try to avoid the enemy's line of sight and use sprint to approach your enemies and take them all down at once. Like a little crab.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
You Silvermane guards sure are a righteous bunch.
There are.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but its weapons and armor are more advanced. Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective. Let me know when you're ready. Are you ready? Use the automaton stealth bomb. Remember, try to...
Clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. You didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing.
Oh, woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan. This is the road that Topaz took when she left Rivet Town.
Let's find her and tell her about Bronya's decision.
This time, the gloves are off!
Oh, this is a new area. This is a new area!
Mr. Svarog? Are you alright? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives.
I thought we might be facing off against each other for a moment.
Such a result would be highly undesirable. Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary. While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Unlikely potential? Meaning there could still be conflicts.
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either. That's how it's always been.
Himiko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters.
Cool.
Why would Topaz
It's like a
come
concert
here?
hall.
Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Will of preservation.
Oh, hey there, Slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up.
Oh.
This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow. I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you.
Do I have any fans?
I'd be surprised if you didn't. Don't underestimate the reputation of the Nameless out among the stars. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Bronya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends on Jarilo 6. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himeko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Huh? What do you mean?
I gotta fight a big robot.
My superiors have granted me the approval I need.
Your vacation time's been approved?
I wish. So many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark any longer. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
That's crazy. I'm not a member of the Astral Express.
The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby.
Numby can summon people?
Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Do your worst.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Time for a shot. Now,
It's time.
This.
Target threat index
And we
lowered.
will this. Then we will
I weep
ult.
for the departed.
Let's go.
It too shall fall.
I still don't think Topaz is a bad guy. I'm just putting that out there. I think this is a horrible misunderstanding.
How familiar.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
That's half.
All I need to do is explain myself.
For oblivion.
I think I'll taunt so I can get another Acheron point.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
It's your command.
Come on, attack her. Wrong person.
Still waters of oblivion.
Kinda want to hold off ulting.
Stay back, Clara.
now time.
Now I want to ult.
Stay back, Clara.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Are you all right?
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Naughty child.
Lance at the ready.
This should be good.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
This should break and get the last piece. Yes, all mine, baby. I didn't get his though.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Now time.
I'm okay.
That's
Oh.
better.
Ah!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Yikes.
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
I'm on guard.
I need to be brave.
Hide. Stay back, Clara.
I weep for the departed.
Here we go.
It too shall fall. Lance ablaze! Lance forward! That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
I'm okay. I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr.
Kinda wish I had Silver Wolf.
Lance at the ready.
I'm not afraid of
Annihilate. As you command.
Still waters of oblivion.
Okay.
As you command.
Thought that light cone's carrying me. Yo, yikes! Big yikes! Big fucking yikes! Oh, we're in trouble.
Thanks.
I'm on guard.
I'll never forget you.
Oh, we're in fucking yikes territory. This.
Lance ablaze.
This.
Lance.
Give me a second.
forward.
I want to protect everyone too.
Oh.
Help me, Mr. Sora.
I weep for the departed.
Oh, we pray.
It too shall fall.
Okay, we're doing good.
Another journey begins.
Okay, we survived the worst of it. I have no skill points. This is tragic.
As you command.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Nap time.
Fuck. We're in trouble.
Lance at the ready.
Eliminating threat.
Destined for oblivion.
I'm okay.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I want to protect
All right,
everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
We're recovering. We're recovering.
Still waters of oblivion.
There we go. Holy.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded. Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
Am I not important enough for you, Branya?
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Jarilo-6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate. I admire your determination, seeing as we've come, this far. I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
Okay.
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Yes. This is where we put an end to it all.
And then began again.
That's right.
Are we going up to...
Sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Watch your step. Let's go.
I don't know where the Stellaron was.
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
Wait, where am I now? Another new area?
I only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to show you is just ahead. Look, the people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance.
Is that the robot I controlled? Hi, Fudge Brownies. How are you doing?
Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there?
The engine of creation. I used that.
I thought you might.
Yeah, I did that.
Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
You're good? Hell yeah. I'm good too. I'm playing my hyperfixation. That's what I'll call it. I almost said my favorite game. That's not true.
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
Where am I? Guardrail is a good hyperfixation, honestly. I should hydrate though. Water, come here! Come here. Reaching under a monitor.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So the booba, I mean, it's here. It's here. It has not gone away.
So what you're saying is the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit.
What's it gonna do? Punch the dirt?
It was actually given a much grander purpose. To help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
How recently did you discover this? Because quite frankly, it seems like it should have colored a lot of people's decisions on whether to sign or not sign the contract. I saw Nat and Japard here. More points? Where are the points at?
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belabogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again.
Wow. Always smiling, except right this second. Because that means I'm not always smiling.
If we want to preserve this freedom,
That's not funny.
we must act and show those who doubt us that we Belobog have the will and the ability to control our own destiny. The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself. The children of Belobog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
Oh, I guess they discovered this place, then decided, you know what, we could do it ourselves, and came over.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all.
I feel like there's a lot that I could have been told personally before I went to go fight Topaz. Was I used as a pawn? They told me to go stop Topaz.
I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Branya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part. My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years. A truly admirable feat.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Jarilo-6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it, convincing them would be extremely difficult. Unless...
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the Nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the, reports and potential accountability, I'll handle it.
Where the fuck did Himiko go? Oh. Right over there.
Things were gonna get ugly again. A peaceful solution is always the best solution. Speaking of solutions, are they repairing that giant robot? The one we fought against? I remember you took control of it and helped us defeat Cocolia.
I hope Topaz's negotiations go smoothly.
Miss Topaz is definitely up to the job. She has that aura of... what's the word? Invincibility. Well, We didn't get to enjoy the festivities this time around, but at least we still got to meet a top IPC executive.
You know, I'd heard you and March speak highly of the Supreme Guardian before, but seeing her methods firsthand left me in awe. We should also be glad that Ms. Topaz is the one in charge of the Jarilo-6 project. If it were someone else from the Strategic Investment Department, things might have gotten complicated.
What do you mean?
The Strategic Investment Department comprises the IPC's most elite employees, many of whom can be very forceful. Let's talk about this later, when you're back on the Express. You and March must be tired after such an incredible journey. It's time you got some well-deserved rest.
Himiko's actually me? Listen. I'll take it.
Miss Topaz, you mentioned accountability.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most.
Will they cut your pay?
If that's what they want to do, then so be it. I've long passed the stage of working just for money.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again. Much less one that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
A rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check.
Is it true the IPC requires you to go through 17 rounds of interviews?
17? Oh, I think I might know who you're talking about. You could say he's a special case. For most people, the interview process is much shorter.
I'm glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I have arranged rooms for you all at the Goethe Hotel. Miss Topaz, if you need somewhere comfortable to stay.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and deliver my reports.
You want to be as handsome as Gallagher? You know, that's a mood. That's a mood for people, I think.
It's been great getting
In
to
all
know you.
honesty.
I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
Why don't you head over to the Goethe Hotel? I'm sorry you didn't get to experience the festival.
I want to explore. Where am I? This is just a new place? Oh, there's treasure here. It's mine. Where is it all? I see it. 1. Ooh, stellar jades. Ooh. Mobile phone expert. Hey miss, are you experiencing issues with your phone such as lagging, overheating, or system-based stoppages? I can help you upgrade your system. Just a tiny amount of credits, your phone will get a new lease on life and its operating system will function smoother than the star rail that lines the cosmos. What kind of upgrade are we talking about? It's actually about an exclusive piece of technology from my company, and I'm the only person on this planet who can access it. I can't reveal too much about it since it's exclusive. Anyway, give it a try and see for yourself. And don't worry, I won't charge you if you're not satisfied. Star Rail? The track on which the Astral Express runs. You must have heard of them, right? Those elusive star-seeking travelers. Rumor has it they were the ones who brought portable communicators, known to us as phones, to this planet. But apparently they don't care about customer service at all. How irresponsible. That's why we of the IPC are here to clean up their mess. Please help me upgrade my phone. No problem. I already helped over 24 customers. Next, I'll ask to access data from the other side of the galaxy and transfer it straight from the IPC's headquarters onto your device. Planning to work hard. Look, it's done. And then what? Then voila. Now enjoy its ultra smooth operating system. Just check it out. Look at its interface and these animations. Experience this perfectly designed haptic pressure sensors and tap feedback system. Sorry, I used to work in the user experience department, so I'm a bit obsessed with these details. Well, I'm from the Astral Express. Wait, I mean, I didn't mean to badmouth you. I'm just, just trying to provide more reliable warranty services for the locals. These folks take forever to even unlock their phones. Without professional guidance like mine, they'd fall prey to all sorts of sneaky autopay for services. That voice? Which voice? Let me talk. Oh my god. You're sticking around here? Well, someone has to teach the locals how to use these phones. I've already done my best to keep the charges as low as possible. Thanks to me, the miners here are getting the hang of it. Isn't that a good thing? How did you solve the issue with the phones? My voice don't make you faint? Is my voice supposed to make people faint? Well, fine. I can't tell you, but this is just between us, alright? As you know, all the major operating systems are developed and maintained by the IPC. To save computing power, the IPC has marked devices as discarded if their system hasn't been updated in a long time. As a result, the owners of those devices can enjoy the latest features or optimizations. Locals may experience issues such as lagging or overheating on their phones, but it's simply because they don't know how to upgrade the system. I'll report this to Topaz. No, please don't. I'm just a small-time employee, and all I wanted is to make ends meet. Director Topaz threw the book at those troublemakers in the underworld. I'm just a phone tinkerer who hasn't done anything to put the residents in harm's way. How about you take this thing for now? The fewer complications, the better. Just treat this as the beginning of a new friendship. I have questions about the IPC. Oh my god. My voice is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do a little bit of the voice acting on the side. There's things that I've voice acted that are out there somewhere on the internet, and I'll never tell where. What do you make of Topaz? Director Topaz? Well, I'm just a low-level employee, and I don't really have a chance to talk with her. But according to everyone, she's sociable, loves her work, and more importantly, has a kind heart. I think she's probably the least terrible among all the 11 directors in my department. Are there many planets indebted to the IPC? Can't say for sure, as I don't have access to certain statistics. However, we do have a marketing development department that focuses on bringing new planets into the galactic market. Sometimes those planets will borrow startup funds from us, dreaming of becoming major players in the galaxy in an Amber era or two. However, those plans bite off more than they can chew, and they often end up becoming targets for my department. How much do you get paid? Hey, you see, it's a trade secret. Just spill the beans. Sorry, but I just can't spill the beans on that one. Totally off-limits topic within the IPC, and whoever breaks the rules will be fired. It's not that I'm trying to keep it from you. Go ask anyone else, and they'll give you the same answer. Okay. Bye. Wait, give me a disposable shield. Thank you. Hell, there's no way. My voice acting escapades are hidden until I get back into it, which I'm working on currently. There may be a chance where I pick up voice acting again. By may, I mean there's very much... I'm going to pick up voice acting again. Most common container on construction sites. These barrels are occasionally used by workers to conceal their valuables. Okay. Why do I... You're uncertain if these barrels contain any treasures. Even if they do, are you truly intent on snatching them? Yeah, open a barrel. You open the first barrel, and unsurprisingly, it is empty. Yeah, who would bother stashing something in a barrel during such a busy time? More barrels. You open the second barrel, and again, there's nothing inside. Your efforts seem to be destined to be fruitless. After all, how much obsession must one possess to interact with every random object they come across? You open the third barrel, and your perseverance is finally rewarded. You have discovered someone's treasure. A bottle of soda. Why would someone hide a bottle of soda here? Truth no longer matters now. What matters is that it is now yours. Rejoice in jubilation! The hero's efforts have finally reaped rewards. However, your ardor as a trailblazer is yet to be quenched. Who knows what other secrets await you? Move the lamp aside and reach for the last barrel. As you open its lid, a familiar yet strange smell assails you. It smells like trash. Or more precisely, a mound of frozen trash. Someone used this barrel as a trash can? How outrageous! But perhaps this is precisely why it appeals to you. Topaz is pretty good. Okay, I can't go. Ooh. Oh, trash can! Why is it so tall? Trash can covered in thick frost. Not remarkable in any way. You intend to open it, but its lid is frozen shut. Kept trying, but it wouldn't budge. Perhaps you were a bit too obsessed with this trash can. Maybe rummaging through the trash has become a habit for you, but sometimes you've got to know when to quit. Even if you keep trying, what can you really do with a frozen trash can? I'll take the entire damn thing. Of course, the almighty galactic baseballer would not be deterred by a mere trash can. You yank it out of the snow with all your might, its lid popping open. The trash spills out onto the ground behind you, and if it were sentient, it would likely glare at you with a grudge and a shudder. You've triumphed over the obstinate trash can. As a reward for your resistance, you've acquired a bag. No, several bags of trash. Cleansed by some benevolent soul. Oh my god. Large frozen trash can! Far too huge for me to move it, damn it. Missing one chest. Wonder if it's back this way. I love Stell. Your stupidity. Brings me great joy. That's all of them. I want to know about this. The robot settlement. The Boulder Town. Which way did I go that one time to go to that big place? I want to go to that big place. Oh, that's where I am now. That big place. I'll never know. I don't know what a big place is. Topaz is good to have in your party if you're treasure hunting. How so?
It's getting late. Where to now?
Would Topaz and Acheron together just make for like the beast treasure hunting like setup?
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
Got Sorrel's waiting here for a date. Do I have enough jades? Hold on. I might have enough jades for a pull. Oh, I'm so close. Come on. She's out. Numby will run to any nearby treasure boxes. Oh. So she's useful the first time you get to a place. More so than later.
March was looking forward to the Soulwarm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance. This time. I never thought this trip would be so... tiring. Time for bed.
She did a lot of legwork for when you got into Penacony. I'm missing like one chest in Penacony right now.
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you. Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options and performance bonuses.
Damn.
You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
Isn't her transponder thing on her left ear?
I have no objections.
Unless that's more like local.
Understood. Is there anything else anyone would like to add? If there are no further remarks, this meeting is concluded.
You only got demoted 1 rank? Phew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine!
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the hierarchy.
Can I help you? If you've got something to say it already.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Jarilo-6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait, hold on a minute. Don't hang up, I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay. How about this? Something that might interest you. While you were enjoying your playtime on Jarilo-6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's meeting.
A Terravan?
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know? Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Penacunny. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on your Jarilo-6.
I'll get back to you later. Seems like it's just one wild ride after another. I hope I made the right decision this time.
Oh!
The snow is mesmerizing.
You got to see the bear. Hey! Hello, is this Khoma? No. Wrong person, but the number here suggests otherwise. Anyway, please allow me to introduce myself. He's one of those people who's like, I don't believe you. I'm Wilder from the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation's Strategic Investment Department. I'm contacting you to recommend you a video game. What game? Now, please allow me to get back to the introduction. This game is called Aetherium Wars. It's a galactic tier, top-class, AAA cultural brand spearheaded by the IPC's Marketing Development Department in collaboration with the Inter-Astral Network and Inter-Astral Peace Media. Get to the point. Don't worry, I'm getting there. Just get to it. Aetherium Wars is a card collection game, but it's nothing like the ordinary trading card games you've imagined. Here you can use the IPC's cutting-edge Aether copying technology to record any creature you've ever seen inside an Aethercorn. Then you can print them out and use them to compete against other players. Let your Aether spirits fight for your glory. How does that sound? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Like Pokemon. Ha, awesome. I finally got a new player for my favorite game. Anyway, if you're interested, feel free to come to Rivet Town Plaza in Jarilo-6 to try it yourself. We'll be holding the Inter-Astral Tournament Festival, a great offline carnival for all Aetherium Wars fans. Please do come and enjoy it. All right. It's actually crazy that he did that specifically to get like a new player reward bonus or some shit, I feel. But also, why are they holding the tournament in Jarilo-6? Guys, this new planet with horrible creatures in this Rivet Town place, which is full of horrible creatures. Let's go do the tournament here. Lunacy. Lunacy, I say. That's an event. I know that for a fact. That's an event. I know that for a fact. So then... Alright, we did the market. We have enough? Yes. We're doing a 10 pull, baby! Please. Damn it! At least we got another copy of this. Wow, we got we got 3 4-stars in one pull? Is this even a good one? Oh shit, this is kind of a good card. Wait, we got another copy of this. Fun. Dope. Once. Superimpose 3. Wait, Acheron, you're becoming more and more powerful. But I still need to get her light cone. How many days do I have left? 6 days and 13 hours to make all this fucking... I thought you left? I had no idea where you went, honestly. 6 days and 13 hours. Ah! Okay. Still a lot of jades on the table for me. Still all the pure fictions and memory of chaos. Ah! $400 more point. What points? Where? Oh? What are you grinding? Not Pokemon should give Jade too? Yeah, all the events give Jade, I know that. But this is the current one I should probably try to get done ASAP because of the limited time reward. That's a lot. That's a lot of Jades, honestly. There's a lot of Jades. But I also heard it's kind of long. I wonder if I should do it tomorrow. Because I think I've finished all the Trailblaze continuances. So like all that's left is me continuing to do Simulated Universe in my own time. Which, by the way, this is crazy. I need to do this because there's certain things I need to try to get for G-Men. And knock it out in a day, it's just a lot of talking. So I'll do this tomorrow. I'll do this all tomorrow, and then I'll probably try to get a copy of Links. Because I hear Lynx is like a really good healer currently. Don hungry. Yeah, okay. I don't need any copies of Pela, I'll tell you that. I'll do that tomorrow. I have to level Lynx. Got a lot of leveling to do for a lot of these characters. And Dr. Ratio is not like cap yet. I didn't do anything with him, and Japard still isn't level 80, and I'm pretty sure he'd be pretty fucking. But I think what I currently am trying to do is finish these traces. Why don't I just do quick? To Acheron, I will use you.
Stay back, Clara. Are you all right?
Stay back, Clara.
On the still waters of oblivion, I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Annihilate.
Destined for oblivion.
Nice.
Stay back, Clara.
Ah.
Stay back, Clara. Hide.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll do a bunch of events. And like go for as many pulls as I can in a row. I'll probably stream earlier too. I had a late start today. But at least we finished all the continuances. I'm happy for that. Still got a lot of Star Rail content to burn through. Yeah, early. Yeah, like my usual time, like 2 or 3 p.m. Pacific. Somewhere around there. Depends. I've been waking up late too.
It too shall fall.
Annihilate.
I'm wondering if I should stream Chrono Trigger. Tiny Coma or Big Coma? Oh, do you mean am I gonna use my model or not? I'll be using my model.
Destined for oblivion.
Nap time.
I mean, the only reason I won't use my model at this point is if like it starts to overheat my computer again. But I kind of cleaned it, and you know, I'm letting it breathe, letting my computer breathe. Over the weekend, I played so much Honkai that like I have a Discord server. Yes, I do.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
You can scroll below and it's down there. It's not super active, but the Star Rail channel is surprisingly active recently. A lot of Star Rail talk. We also watch anime on Mondays. I had a panic attack just now. I thought today was like Sunday for some reason. I was like, oh my god, is tomorrow anime day?
That's better.
We're currently watching 4 episodes of Frieren in a week. Invite you. The Discord server's underneath my stream if you scroll down.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I think the most active channels are the Watch channel because I post in there at least once a week, the Star Rail channel, and fighting game channels. Sometimes the Clips channel is active when I do a collab. There's always like a crazy collab and then it just turns into like a mess.
It too shall fall.
Yes. Right. I truly just do not have many of these. I'll have to work on that when I like probably. Oh shit, the ultimate's not leveled like at all. For burning air increases tail breacher's damage reduction, one stack of will with 100% chance base chance to taunt all enemies. I wonder which of these is more important to level on Preservation Trailblazer. Then I also like Claire's not huge on my team. She's just like when I'm having certain fights. I mean, I used her all day today, but not with intent. But I should really work on Nats or just level Lynx. It's one of the two. And fuck, I finished Ting Yun's traces. All the characters, I finished hers. Your turn, you joined. Welcome to the server. Sorry if it's a little dead. Sometimes it has those days where there's a lot of talking, and sometimes it has those days when there's... Worst comes to worst, leveling the ultimate first is usually the way to go. Probably. I don't think Trailblazer's ultimate's that crazy good, though. Like, it is, but it isn't. I feel like Trailblazer gets a lot of their value from taunt and basic attack. I could be wrong. Actually, you know what? I have a site for builds and stuff open. I might as well just take a peek. Fire Trailblazer. All right, let's see. Ultimate, talent, basic, and skill. So skill is the least valuable. Okay. Wow. Fair enough. I don't want to use my Tears of Dream on that, though. I can just go get more. It's that hard to get. Really just... Really exchange it from, like... I don't have a lot of materials. Need 6. All of those. I'll level it up again. Oh. Okay. Technically it's level 7. I need a lot of Echo of Wars. Whose traces do I work on next? Natasha would be good because I use her, right? Like, actively, she is my main healer. I could work on Bailu so I can use her instead. She is a 5-star. She is good. Clara? Well, I don't really use Clara on most of my teams is the thing. The other thing I'm thinking of is that Natasha has a cleanse. Bailu doesn't, I believe. Yeah, Bailu doesn't have a cleanse. So, like, that makes Natasha, to me, more important. Does Lynx have a cleanse? Bailu has a res. I mean, yeah, that's really strong. Don't get me wrong. But Bailu's res only works if Bailu doesn't die. I had a thing where Bailu died, and I was like, oh, well, there goes that res. Lynx does have a cleanse. Is it built into the ability? Skill. Oh, the ult. Okay. Maybe I should work on Lynx then. I lose out on my physical with Nat, but then I get what is this? Quantum. Kind of works out. Not like I'm using. Okay, I just have to do a bunch of Stagnant Shadow tomorrow. Bunch of Stagnant Shadow and a bunch of the calyxes that give me the good stuff. Upgrade these. Good now. I also need to do Fentilia. I also need to do Fentilia specifically for Kafka anyway, so it kind of fucking worked out. For all good healers, it's kind of what I needed more at the time. Well, this will help me farm the beetle a lot easier. No, I totally get that. Like if I'm doing a simulated universe with like against Kafka, Nat and March 7th are probably more useful in that situation because they can just cleanse on skill rather than ultimate. But I also feel like maybe it depends. You're right. It does depend. As far as those go until I do the Stagnant Shadows. I don't know what like I'm gonna have to look at builds for this character too. I have no ease. Riley carried your ass through a lot of simulated universe. Nat carried a lot of my ass through those too, but so did Japard. Japard carried me. I just went like Path of Preservation Japard for the longest time. I swapped over to the Trailblazer at a certain point, but like this light cone mixed with Acheron in general has been so fucking delightful. I need more speed on Acheron though. These relics have been doing pretty good, but I need more. But I also need to upgrade everybody's relics because they're all pretty bad because I haven't really treated them properly in a minute. But I need credits, I need money, I need to do all the events, get money and stuff. Ah. Mess. Okay. That's enough of that. Oh, my neck. That feels good. Alright, chat. Fire Trailblazer, Black Swan, Kafka, Sampo, or Gwen? I wish I had Black Swan. I wish I was playing at the time because now I realize I could have done some Oh, Topaz is here. On chat. Chat. On chat. I talked to Topaz.
Hey! It's my first time on the Astral Express. I've heard quite a bit about the hospitality of the Nameless. Shouldn't you be showing me around?
You seem quite at home already.
Oh, so you've noticed. Well, we're hardly strangers. Better to skip the formalities, right? I'm definitely not the first IPC staff member to board the Astral Express. I've heard that the IPC and the Nameless cooperated frequently when Akavili the Trailblazer was still around. I've also heard that the board once considered spending a fortune to buy out the Astral Express and to make it part of their business. However, all their offers were quickly declined. Just between you and me, I think declining the offers was a smart choice. Capital definitely plays a critical role in the universe, but if everything in the world revolved around it, then life would be a lot less romantic. Don't you think?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move away from Pom Pom and their fucking loud ass sweeping. Alright. Chat, I'm getting ready to stop streaming. Thank you for hanging out with me. I sure love Honkai Star Rail. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream more. It's okay. We'll have tomorrow. We'll have tomorrow. I'm gonna go eat ramen. Microwavable even. And I'm gonna throw you guys at somebody playing FF14. Go say hi. They're cool. They play Tekken. Big chills. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Honkai while we grind out more rolls and stuff. Have a good rest of my night. Thank you. You too. Both of you. Have a wonderful evening. See you guys later, okay? Get ready. Go say hello, go give them a follow, and, you know, big vibes, big vibes. Happy vibes, confident vibes, all the good vibes. Bye!